Great ball game, hard fought. Hats off to UCLA. They got a heck of a club. They can do a lot of different things. These guys up here did their thing, and again, we had a couple of clutch hits. Made some nice plays. Had a couple of miscues, but all in all, I was pleased with the amount of focus that I saw out of the guys. And when you're relaxed, you can focus, and that's key this part of the time of the year. Any questions?
They told you last night they were only going to get 5 innings out of Parker. Would you have felt good about that?
No, probably not. He's our horse. He's the guy that we go to, but I didn't want to go get him, but it was over 30 pitches in that 5th inning, and it's not so much, it's debatable, the total number of pitches or how taxing those pitches are. And 32 in 1 inning, that was enough. We'd never do anything to jeopardize him. It was hot, and we had the bullpen ready, so we went to it.
You mentioned a lot this year that you love this team because they're tough, and they're going to battle. And it didn't seem like you guys played a very clean game today, but you still were able to tough it out. Just how encouraging is it to see that in the first game of the season?
Yeah, you got to keep going, and things are going to happen, bad calls. Jaime had a TF moment. That's called true freshman moment for you ones that use TF for something else. But he got to third base. He said, "Coach, I'm sorry," but he's right back locked in. And I just think the world of these guys, all of them.
Just what you see from Parker overall before that 5th inning and the way he kind of started that game and set a tone.
Yeah, we got one in the first, and he shut down innings. Come right back out, 4 pitches for strikes. Had a couple of close calls that didn't go his way. Right back on the mound, and that's his thing. He's going to do it for a long time.
To get that run there in the first, how important do you think it was to set the tone?
It always helps. There's no doubt. We talk about it all the time. How in the big leagues it's not really that big of a deal, but in college it is. We're playing such a playoff Major League Baseball every game that we play, and it's amped up even more when you get into the postseason. So getting one early is definitely a good thing, especially when you got Parker Messick on the mound.
Look in the ACC tournament and into today, the bats were starting to put together better quality ABs. What'd you see today, and especially Terrell's home run late?
Yeah, 4 strikeouts against that staff is all we did. Very competitive at-bats. Moved some runners. He got him a fastball where he could hammer it, and boy did he, Alex. And that's why he's in there. He's going to drive in runs, and we're just trying to get everybody clicking. And I'm seeing some things that I'm liking. With some guys that Logan hit the ball hard. Man, did they play some outfield defense today? We did too. Tibby made a great play late in the game there, and it's just like I said, that's a good college baseball game.
Parker, you gave up 13 runs combined over your last 3 starts. What enabled you to maybe put those starts behind you and come out and enable your team position to win?
Yeah, it's playoff baseball. It's basically a new season. I mean, what happened in the past happened in the past, and that was kind of the same mindset after every start, no matter how good or bad it was. And you prepare for a new team, and it's a new week, and you go out there and ultimately try and give your team the best chance to win.
What's it like for you there in the 5th or 6th inning? I think they do the old classic freeze play where they're trying to talk to their batter. What are you trying to do on the mound to kind of mitigate that?
I just stay locked in. I mean, it ended up working out for them on that specific time, but it doesn't always, and I don't think it necessarily changed anything that I did about my business. And I just hung a pitch, and he took advantage of it. But I just stay locked in, ready to execute the next pitch.
First tournament game for you as a freshman, you get that hit in the first AP. Just how much did that kind of just let you settle into the game and just play the way you play?
Yeah, I mean, it's we all know it's postseason baseball, but me talked to us before the game, said, "Hey, we got to play relaxed, play like it's any other game." Yeah, it's a higher intensity, more at stake, but we just got to play the same game and trust each other, and we're gonna have good results.
Parker, you've been so electric on Friday nights. The afternoon hasn't been as friendly to you, but just was there any doubt in your mind that you wanted to have the ball today, and just what was your mentality battling through the 5 innings?
Yeah, I mean, I always want to set the tone. I always want to throw game one, day or night, rain or shine, hot or cold. It doesn't bother me at all. And, it's just coincidence a lot of time what happens during the day and during at night. I like throwing regardless of the conditions. But, I was ready to go game one, want to set the tone.
Each inning they scored, you guys responded with the run. Just how big is that to immediately get one back right after they scored?
Yeah, it is, because of the mindset. We can. We just did it. We can. If they did something, goes their way and they score, then we can do it as well. And there were some balls that we hit that we could have gotten a few more. Again, credit to them. They played great defense and their positioning was impressive. They were right on. I mean, that ball Logan hit. Are you kidding me? Right fielder runs over and catches it 20, not even probably 20 feet from the line. It was a line drive rocket. So, shoot, they had T-Mart playing back on the morning train. He smashes one to center. I'm like, what in the world? But that's baseball.
What do you see out of Wyatt and Davis who was taking the jams in 6th and 8th inning?
Yeah, Wyatt couldn't get comfortable. That wasn't, Wyatt Crowell. That was, he was just a little bit out of sync. And, we went to get him because some of the things he said, it didn't seem right. And sometimes that happens, a long layoff. And, Davis came in and did his thing, threw some more fastballs to location, which is big for him. We can't just rely on that splitter. And, that's what we got to do. We got to execute pitches.
How many strikeouts are down for your lineup the last 3 or 4 games? What have you guys been able to do or fix to be able to get hot here late?
Feel just hunting the fastball and still, even though we got to 2 strikes, still being confident, not giving up that at bat, battling and making the team at bat. I feel it's what's helped us the most. Being able we get to 2 strikes, we're gonna choke up on the bat and try to put a ball in play because good things happen when you put it in play.
Is Wyatt a guy that would be available tomorrow, or at least Sunday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was a fluke situation. He just didn't feel his body was, I don't know if he slept wrong or what. And there's a lot of things that, we've had from guys getting in the shower and getting a tweak here and there, and to sleeping wrong, to sleeping with their arm up underneath and it doesn't feel good, to back issues, But we'll get with the training staff and get him right.
You've been in this position before. I mean, especially last year, you guys won that first game. How do you flip the mentality and get ready for a game tomorrow night? Because that ultimately is the most important one.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's we did make a throw last year. We had the game right where we wanted it. We did going up against good arms. We're going to go against good arms and a great team, and regardless of who it is, everybody can play this time of year. So again, we're playing the game. We're not playing the opponent. We're playing the game.
What was a true freshman moment in your head? I mean, can you walk us through? It seemed like you feigned like you were gonna, tag, and then you're like, well, they might drop it. Then you end up tagging. What was going through your head in that moment? What did you say to you when you popped up at third?
No, don't say what I said. I had to apologize to a lot of fans after that one.
Moment, I told me that's on me. That won't happen again. I thought the ball was going to get down, so I took off. But we're lucky that it was safe. But it won't happen again.
It feels like there's no other guy that, I don't know, maybe on the country, but at least on your roster, that wouldn't be able to figure out a way to get to third safely. I know you don't want to encourage that, but does it speak to anything about who Jaime is? That he was able to figure it out? And
I pulled him aside. I said, Jaime, what makes you good is your enthusiasm and passion. You think you can get to second anytime, you can get to third anytime. You just want to score runs because he's a team guy. But you got to be able to, reel that in. Like I got on to him about after he hit the double. There's nowhere to go. That guy's coming in from left field, and Jaime's thinking I can get to third. There's nobody out. There ain't no way we're going to take a chance right there. The first baseman was coming in behind him. It's just kind of, again, I don't reel him in, but I'd much rather have that than to try to the old giddy up. I'll take his passion any day.
Mark, what was it like to look up and see so much garnet and gold make the trip?
Awesome. We were literally talking about it a few minutes ago. It felt like a home game, and that's what we need. We play well and we have a lot of support, and we're going to do it tomorrow night, even though it's definitely going to be a away field game. But we're excited to be able to play that game, and it was awesome to see all the support we had for this game.
Last question.
I do want to give a shout out to our fans. That was a lot more than what I was expecting, and it really was a big lift. It's good stuff. Thanks, everybody.